Welcome to day 19 of www.pslemath.blog, and today we'll be covering volume. Alright, so let's start reading the question carefully. A box measures 13 cm by 10 cm by 5 cm. So there's a box. This box is 13 cm long, 10 cm wide, and 5 cm high. Alright. Now some may ask, how do we know it's not 13 cm long, 10 cm high, and 5 cm wide? Well, normally it's length followed by breadth and then height. Normally. Peter tries to place as many 3 cm cubes into this box. So what's a 3 cm cube? It's a cube that the length, breadth, and height are the same, which is 3 cm. Okay? So it's 3 by 3 by 3. And we're going to place it here. What is the maximum number of 3 cm cubes Peter can place into the box? Now, when you get a question like this and you see the word maximum, this means that the box can contain less than the maximum number. For example, if you just want to place 1 cube into it, if the question reads, what is the number of 3 cm cubes Peter can place into the box? And you write, the box can contain 1 3 cm cube. By right, you cannot be marked wrong, because the question is asking you, if the question had asked you how many 3 cm cubes can he place into the box, and you answer 1, yeah, maybe you didn't get what the question is trying to ask you, but you can't be marked wrong because he can place 1 3 cm cube into the box. But in this case, Peter is trying to place as many 3 cm cubes as possible and want to know what's the maximum number that he can fit into the box. So we want a maximum number. To do this, you must understand that not all of the box is going to be used. You see, the length is 13. From here to here is 13 cm, right? So let's see, how many 3 cm can you fit into here? This is 3 cm, this is 6 cm, this is 9 cm, this is 12 cm. 12 cm is 1 cm short of 13 cm, right? 1 cm short. This means that when you look at from the top, if you were to fit 3, 6, 9, 12, you will get this part here of the box unused, because you can't squeeze a 3 cm cube into a 1 cm slot here, a 1 cm space. You can't. So you cannot use this part of the box. You can only use 12 cm. You cannot use 13 cm. Alright? The same thing for the 10 cm here. Alright, you can fit 3 cm, 6 cm, 9 cm, and 9 is still 1 cm short of 10. So if you were to fit here 3 cm, 6 cm, 9 cm, 3, 3, 3. Let's say you have 1 cm here. Okay, I'm gonna adjust the drawing now. Okay. Can you see that this part here now cannot be used? Just like when you buy things which are contained in a box, or you receive a box, when you open it up, you might find that the box is not fully used. And sometimes there might be gaps like this, and these gaps you cannot squeeze a 3 cm cube into a 1 cm space. You cannot. You got to leave it as unused. So you do not count this part as 10. You count this part as 9. And for 5 cm, the height, you can fit 3, and then the next one is 6. So in this case, you will have a 2 cm space here, 2 cm, that is unused. You cannot fit a 3 cm cube into a 2 cm space here. So in actual fact, you are only using 3 cm. The other 2 cm is unused. So the actual length that you're using is 12 by 9 by 3. This is what dimensions of the box that you will be using. So how do we do this question? Take the volume of the space in the box that you are using, find the volume, and divide it by the volume of 1 3 cm cube. So let's do it. All right, this is 12 times 9 times 3, and you will get an answer here. And this for 3 cm cube is 3 times 3 times 3, which will give you 27 cm cube. So 12 times 9 times 3, you'll get 324 cm cubic cm. Take the volume of the space, divide it by the volume of 1 3 cm cube. So you get 324 divided by 27. And 324 divided by 27, divide this by 3, you get 9, divide this by 3, you get 108. And divide 100 by 8 by 9, okay, you get 12, and over here you get 1, so the answer is 12. You can only fit 12 3 cm cubes into the space here. Now I'm going to show you a shortcut. All right, I'm going to show you a shorter way of getting the answer. All right, here we go. We draw the length and the breadth and the height, and it's 12 cm by, sorry, it's 13 cm by 10 cm by 5 cm. And we calculated just now that you can only use 12 cm here. 12 cm here, which means you can squeeze in one, not squeeze in one. You can, this means you can fit in 1 cube, 2 cubes, 3 cubes, 4 cubes. 3, 6, 9, 12. Alright, 4 cubes here. I'm going to write 4 in bracket. And for 10 cm, you're not going to use 10 cm, you're going to use 9 cm. And you can fit 3 cubes here. 3, 6, 9. 3 cubes. So I write 3 here. And for the height, you can only fit 1 cube here. It's 3 cm, and the next one is 6. 5 is less than 6, so you can only fit 1 cube here. And I write 1 here. You take these numbers in the brackets, 4, 3, and 1, and multiply them to get 4 times 3 times 1, you get 12, which is the answer here. This is a shorter way of doing it. This is a longer way of doing it. Both ways are correct.